Welcome, people. Welcome back to my channel, everybody, for another Saturday night. We'll sit here and wait for a few more people to filter in before I get to the good stuff. Because for some reason tonight, a lot of people were, for whatever reason, running late, and people had some last-minute stuff come up at the last minute. So, actually, I was on time for a change, and one time I'm on time, everybody else has issues, so it's all good though, you know. We all good like that. So I went ahead and pushed it back 30 minutes, and which was actually a good thing, because they had a few things that I had to patch up before I came on anyway. So I took that extra 30 minutes and used it to my advantage. How is everybody doing tonight? Kimberly, how are you? Apollo, what's up, man? Okay. I hate to even have to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Tonight's topics are going to be about darker stuff, which I don't typically do too much of. But it's stuff that needs to be covered. And it's something that people ask me about all the time. I constantly get asked about these things from people in private. So I like to do that. Whenever I get asked about certain topics from multiple people, I like to cover it, you know, in a show, because then I can help people who may want to ask and don't get a chance to ask, or I might not get a chance to answer right away, to find out about these things. Hey, what's up, Joanne? And hey, Jan. Right. Okay. So the reason I'm even bringing this up is because these entities that I'm going to be talking about are, some of the hauntings are a bit on the sexual side of things. And I've had a few people that typically don't, not regulars, people who are watching that don't really comment and chat a lot. Some people mentioned to me earlier in the week about the chat content, and I'm just going to mention it once. Okay, I'm not going to harp on it, because look, everybody in here is an adult. We're all adults, you know. None of us are prudes. I'm certainly not, but I digress. But I don't want people that are casual viewers and people who are watching it and not chatting to be offended by some of the stuff that's in there. So just let's everybody keep it on topic. I just basically, I don't want it to turn into an X-rated, off-topic, sexual-based stream, because that's not what this stream's about. And what might be okay for some people might offend others, and they're not going to mention it in chat because they don't want to, you know, I mean, they don't want to be attacked or ridiculed or anything like that. But I do, right, I don't want it to be a smut show. You know, this is not what this is about, and I don't want anyone to be offended. If one person contacts me offended, then we need to tone it down a bit, and that's all. You know, just be respectful. We're all adults. I'm not saying don't have fun. Have fun. We all have fun. Hell, I talk about stuff too sometimes, but just kind of watch it. Don't get overboard with it. And my mods are going to be watching you guys. If someone starts getting out of hand, they might tell you, hey, tone it down a bit. Don't take offense to it. We love everybody that comes to the show. I just don't want it getting out of hand to where it offends people, and people won't come watch and won't come chat because they're afraid to be offended by what some people are going to say. So that's all. I'm not going to say anything else about it. It's no big deal. It's just a typical thing. You know, everybody knows where the line is. We're all adults, and most of us are all good friends outside of here, so it's all good. But okay, now a couple weeks ago, I think it was 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, or was it last? Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. I was trying to find this clip It was a clip from a show that I had seen a while back where a guy was being attacked by a succubus. And I'll get into that in a minute when I describe what all this stuff is. But there was a piece of evidence I was trying to find. And it's one of the creepiest pieces of evidence I've seen. And it stuck with me for a long, long time. And so I did some digging earlier in the week, and I found it. I went and I found it, and I downloaded the whole episode. And while I was watching the episode, I started getting questions pertaining to that topic. So I was like, well, hell, I'm just going to do my show about that this week. Excuse me. And so I'm going to show that to y'all in a little bit. So creepy. Also, I had some negative spirit around here about 5 or 6 days ago, and I had to do 2 cleansings. And after I did the first cleansing, I did a sweep of not the whole house, but probably about half the house with the Anomaly cam, and I caught something real creepy on the Anomaly cam, and I'm going to show that to y'all too. And once I caught that, I caught like 2 or 3 other things when I did that sweep, and let me know that I still had stuff here. So I did another cleansing, and after that, I've been pretty good. I haven't had any more trouble since. But man, I'm telling you, creepy evidence. This little camera is so awesome. I just can't get enough of it. This little Anomaly camera is awesome. I can't get enough of it. Every time I use it, I seem to catch something on it. And I mean, heck, you can't beat it. You just can't beat it. You know, you plug your SD card in, you record, and you pop it in your computer, and you're good to go. And man, you just can't beat it. I can't say enough good stuff about it. I really can't. I got a new computer this week too, a really powerful computer. Unfortunately, I'm not streaming on it right now because I had to get all of my software and everything off of this one installed on it, and I've got everything installed on it, but I have not had a chance to do a test stream or anything like that with it, so I didn't want to use it tonight and then run into any problems in the middle of the stream and have that affect the quality of the stream tonight. So but starting next week, I will be using that one to stream with, and I'll be using this one to run some secondary video equipment that I've got to hook up, which is going to be cool because pretty soon here, you all will be able to see other angles in here. I'm going to set up some cameras in the corners up near the ceiling behind me, and I'm going to set up 2 here in these 2 corners, and some are going to be full spectrum, some are going to be IR, and some are just going to be regular vision cameras. And I'm going to run those cameras, a dash cam and a 3D print. No, that's not true at all. Those dash cams are cheeky. This thing is not cheeky at all. Those dash cams, I've tried them. They're garbage. That's got a real legit DVR in it, and it's got all the settings that your big cameras have. So yeah, that's way better than those dash cams. The dash cams are garbage. Don't ever mess with those cheeky Chinese dash cams that he's talking about. They're trash. But all right, check it out. Let me show y'all something here really quickly. Oh yeah, too. I forgot to tell y'all. Okay, last week I tried some video ITC with this. Now, I went back and reviewed that footage again, and I saw, man, this creepy looking. Hang on, I don't know what the hell is going on here. Hang on one second, y'all. Hang on, I don't know what the hell is going on here. Something. Let me see. I think it's this. No, I don't know. Everything looks. Oh, I see what it is. It was this. Never mind. Sorry about that, y'all. I had a All right. Now, okay. I went back over the footage from the video ITC loop from last week, and when I reviewed it on the camera, I recorded it on the camera, but I recorded it in 1080, 60 frames a second. And when I went back and watched the footage, okay, this TV is not HD. This is just a standard, I think 480 whatever TV. Hey, what's up, Matty Way? That's my homeboy, Matty Way. So when I went back and watched it, I was watching a 1080 recording that was being shot into a standard definition 480 television, 480i, I think it is, or something like that. And so the problem with that was I was seeing, you can actually see the pixels on the TV on the recording. Y'all couldn't see that on the live feed because the live feed I had synced up with the TV's resolution. So y'all didn't see it like I saw it on there. So what I'm going to do this week, tonight rather, when I set that up and run it, because I want to run that again, I'm going to set the camera's resolution to the same resolution as the TV. That way we don't get that those little boxes that show up in there, because those little boxes, when you see the actual pixels on the screen, that creates matrixing galore. So all that footage from last week, I just chucked that footage out the window, and I'm not even going to bother showing it, because with all those little pixels in there and stuff like that, that just creates tons of matrixing. So all that footage from last week, while some of it did look cool, I chucked it, all of it. So we're going to do that again this week, and I'm going to set the settings to this properly with the camera. I'm going to set the camera to standard definition so we don't run into that same problem again. Because that, man, I love doing those ITC loops. I really do. I've been trying to find a way to do those live, but it's really tricky. I've tried doing a direct feed with a RCA splitter. In fact, I'm not going to bother fucking with that right now, because I'll be going off on my ADHD will kick in, and I'll be off on that tangent for like 20 minutes, and y'all be falling asleep on me. So, anyway, long story short, I've tried so many different ways of doing that, and I've got some other connectors coming in that I ordered off of eBay earlier in the week, and I'm going to try to do it where the feed pumps directly into my capture box, so where I can feed it straight in without having to record it with a secondary camera. Whether it's going to work or not, I don't know. It might not, but I'm going to try, and hopefully it will. But this week I'm just going to do it like I did last week. I'm going to take this, I'm going to take the Logitech camera, and I'm just going to set it over there and shoot it right into it and let it, do its thing. Sorry about this, y'all. Sorry about this, guys. I always forget to turn this off, and it beeps all through my stream. I got a new vape. Check it out. This thing's called a PHIX, a fix. It's like a cigar-like kind of deal, but it's a focus. Daniel Son. There we go. Fix. And it's like a little cartridge system. It's like a cigar, like a modern day cigar-like, but works way better than those old, like, remember the blue? I don't know if y'all have been, a bunch of y'all vape. I know y'all vape because I talk to y'all about it all the time. The blue cigs, way back in the day, they had the blue cigs. They looked just like little round little cigarettes, but those were so terrible. I tried to quit smoking with those twice, and it was like, no, didn't work. I went right back to smoking like 2 days later. Nowadays, there's a few people that I know who are trying to quit smoking now that I'm gonna give 2 of these kits away pretty soon. And so if you people who, guys of y'all or gals of y'all who are wanting to quit smoking or wanting to try to quit smoking, I'm gonna give 2 of these kits away, and hopefully I can get 1 or 2 of you guys to stop smoking. So This, to me, if you're trying to quit smoking, this is like this. And the Juul, they got a kit just like this that's called the Juul. That's pretty good. But the Juul has a little tiny thing. They're hard to get a hold of, and the batteries don't last long. This has twice the size of a, let me show you what these look like. I know this isn't paranormal related, but y'all, a bunch of y'all vape, like more than half of you guys vape. So I'm just going to show y'all this real quick. It comes in this package like so. It's got a little charger, USB charger. And then, yeah, I know, guys, I'm on all of y'all, most of you guys vape. Probably 70% of y'all vape. And it comes with these little cards. This is a multi-flavor pack. It comes with a tobacco flavor, which is actually pretty damn good, especially if you're trying to quit smoking. And it comes with these little pods. This is a butterscotch pod. Let me show you how they work here. Okay, this is a butterscotch pod. You pull that off, and then you just plug this in. That's where your liquid goes. Come on, camera, focus, please. There we go. And so you plug that in, and then you vape from that hole right there. So, cool device. I really wanted this for like on the go, for like grocery shopping, and really while I'm working too, because they're starting to crack down at work about vaping and smoking and stuff like that. So, for me, sitting there dripping into an atomizer, a dripper where I'm just chucking big old plumes of vapor all day is not going to get it anymore at work. So I got this, and I have to say it's really, you can't beat it for what it is, man. It's great. Taste is great. And you get that nice throat thump that you get off of a cigarette. So if you want something that's just like a cigarette, you can't beat that. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna give two of those kits away in the coming weeks, and hopefully I can convert a few of you over to vaping, because stay off the stinkies, man. Otherwise y'all will be spirits and I'll be investigating you guys. Every single one of my grandparents died of cancer except one. And the only one that did not die of cancer, he lived longer than all the rest of them did. And it was only because he quit smoking in his 50s. And he lived to be 92. All the rest of my grandparents died when I was a kid of lung cancer. So it's something that I'm really passionate about. But, okay, long story short, there was one other thing I wanted to show y'all before we got started. Oh, a couple of things that I did not get to last week, I'm going to get to as well this week. I wanted to do the crystal antenna array. I didn't get to do that last week. I didn't get to do the effect box on the progeny. And something else I didn't get a chance to do last week, I'm going to try and get to this week also. Hang on one second. All right. And yeah, so this is the deal. I had something in this house that I think was invited here by someone. I don't know for sure, but I think it's gone for the time being anyway. It may come back, I don't know. But I want to show y'all this footage I caught on this Anomaly camera. It's a trip, man. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna screen share it real quick and show y'all what I caught. I caught it actually. This first anomaly, I caught it right here in this room actually. All right, let me get it queued up. All right, this is Wayne with Louisiana Paranormal. Doing a sweep of my house because I feel there's an entity. All right, hang on. Let me queue it up. I think it's right. I'm gonna do it. here. All right, let me see if I can blow it up because I want y'all to be able to see it. Let's see. Man, I had it. See, on my new computer, I've got this. They got this new media player in Windows 10 that I like a whole lot. I think they're trying to replace Windows Media Player with this new player, and they're trying to replace the control panel with this other settings type of menu. I think Microsoft's trying to do away with some of those older type of settings in Windows, so they're trying to replace it with these two new things. And the new media player I like a lot because it's got a lot of auto features in it, where if you plan a video that don't fill the whole screen up, whether it be like letterbox or if it's like this I'm looking at here, this I can't remember the format. Matty Way said what it was a minute ago. 740 by 480 or whatever it is. You can hit one button and it'll just fill the whole screen. No matter what size it is, it'll automatically detect and it'll fill the screen up automatically. And this thing won't do that. So I'm gonna have to manually zoom. Let me see if I can. Well, here, I'll just play it full screen, and y'all just have to zoom in afterward. All right, hang on. All right, let me show you. This is a trip, man. I showed this to a few of y'all already, so if y'all saw it, if I showed this to you already in private, just bear with me. Okay, here we go. Screen share. All right. All right, check it out. Now, where you're going to look at, all right, this is the Anomaly camera. So you're seeing both cameras. You're going to look right up in this corner. The left corner of this frame is where you're going to see it pop up in. Wow. Let me cue it up. The camera on the right. All right, look right here where my cursor is, right here. Normal vision. Right there. Oh, we just saw a flat spectrum. Vision spectrum. Vision spectrum. Vision spectrum. Vision spectrum. Turn that volume off so y'all don't keep hearing me repeat myself over and over. But if you watch right before it happens, right there, you can see it like it turns into something else. Like it, watch, right there. You can see it flash and then it comes in and out. Right there. And then bam, it comes in and out again. But right here, you can see it go up. Right, watch right there. You can see it go up, and it like turns up by the fan, and then it comes back, and then comes in and out of frame. It's so crazy. It's crazy when that shit happens. So yeah, I caught that just doing that sweep, man, and then I caught I don't know if y'all could see that, but like right before it comes in and out, like that last time, you can see a little. It kind of goes up, and it almost looks like it's like a full form almost, and it kind of pivots, and you can see it like a few different parts of it like light up as it pivots, and then it goes out of frame, and then it comes in and out real quick, and I was running this recorder. I was running this recorder at the same time while I was going around, and I caught a few whispery sounding voices on it. And so after that and a few other things that happened, I realized that the house wasn't clean yet. So I did a whole cleansing, man. I did the holy water. I did sage, Palo Santo, Bible verses, the whole 9 yards, salt and everything. I mean, I did the whole 9 yards 2 times, and after that, it seems to be pretty good for now. I mean, who knows, man? You never know with these things, man. When people send things to your house or you accidentally bring things home with you, spirits do what they want, man, and you try to get rid of them you know, but they do what they want. You know, there's nothing that's going to stop it from coming back over and over and over again if it wants to. I mean, honestly, when it boils down to it, which is why I say this so many times to y'all. I don't recommend investigating your house. I don't. There's great risk in doing so, especially, you know, if you got your family and if you got kids, especially if you got kids. I don't have any kids or anything like that to worry about. So, I can take this risk, and I take the risk knowing what it can do and what can happen. And I do have things happen constantly during the week. You know, I constantly have to cleanse my house and cleanse myself and things like that all the time. I don't talk about it all the time, but I have to do those things constantly. When you're dealing with like active objects, haunted objects and things like that, you never know what you're going to get, man. You never know. You know, you could be bringing a succubus or an incubus into your house and not even know it, which is what brings me to this topic that we're going to go over tonight. And I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it, but I want y'all to see this evidence clip. Okay, this case was from, I want to say 2012, I think it was. Might have been 11. I was about 5 or 6, 7 years ago. And it was a family in Massachusetts. You know, I don't know what it is about the original 13 states up in the East Coast, upper Northeast Coast up there, but it seems, I don't know, maybe it's because they have more history than the rest of the country does because they're older and they were, you know, colonized for longer periods of time, maybe. I don't know why, but it always seems like those states up there have the craziest hauntings. And, you know, I mean, there are other states like, for example, Kentucky. Kentucky has a ton of hauntings. I mean, yeah, we got a bunch down here too. We got a lot of haunted stuff down here. Most states have some stuff somewhere, but for some reason, it seems like those first upper East Coast states, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, you know, all the New England area, Boston, and, you know, all those Connecticut and all those states up there, for whatever reason or another, seem to be extra active, and most of the darker hauntings I find are up there. Not all of them, but there's a lot. It just seems to me like from what I've seen and read about and stuff like that, that there's more darker hauntings there than other places in the States anyway. But anyway, this was a family in Massachusetts, and there was a guy and his best friend. The guy's best friend was a victim of a really negative haunting as a child, and so this guy wanted to help people that were going through the same thing that he was going through, and so he decided he wanted to form his own team to help people. And so his best friend was like his brother, basically. So he went to his friend and he said, "Hey, I want to form a team. I want to help people who have the same problem I had. Do you want to join?" The guy was like, "Yeah, absolutely." You know, so they formed their own team. It was them two and another guy. And their very first case that they got, which is like, honestly, if the first thing I ever investigated was something like this, I probably would have quit too. The first case that they got was a convenience store in Massachusetts that was like right on a corner. And I think they had like train tracks that ran in front of the convenience store or something like that. And anyway, the convenience store owner called them up and said, "Hey, look, I'm having poltergeist activity in my store. I'm having stuff being thrown around and moved around at night when I'm not there. I'm catching on my security cameras. I'm catching, you know, things being tossed around the store. And I come back in the morning, there's bottles, all, you know, stuff like that. Just crazy stuff going on." So they said, "All right, let's come check it out and help you." So the guys went over there and they went in this place and they did like a couple EMF sweeps, and they caught just some crazy temperature drops. Like they caught the temperature drop down to 66.6 degrees, which, you know, that happens a lot. I find, I don't know if it's just coincidental or whatnot, but it seems I've had that happen to me so many times, especially with my Mel meter, where I'll be investigating a place, and it'll go to 66.6 degrees. Now, just because it goes to that temperature, that does not mean that you're absolutely dealing with something demonic. It doesn't. That's not an end-all, be-all sign that you're dealing with a demon. Because, like I said, I've had it happen to me tons of times, and they weren't anything demonic at all. So take that with a grain of salt. This was one of the few times where it actually did wind up being something demonic, but they were catching temperature drops of 10 or more degrees. The EMFs were 15 to 20 milligauss. They actually caught a bucket get tossed across the basement. And once they found that was going on, they said, okay, we got something bad here, something negative. And so the team contacted Father Bob Bailey. And for those of you that watch a lot of the paranormal shows, Father Bob Bailey is very well known, especially in the northeastern area. He's a Roman Catholic priest in the Massachusetts area. Of a parish. I can't remember the name of what parish he is. He's a parish priest, and he's also an exorcist. And so he's the guy who you call when you have a problem like this. You call a guy like him. So they called Bob Bailey in. They brought Bob Bailey into this convenience store with his team. The Paranormal Warriors of St. Michael is the name of Bob Bailey's team. And so they went in there. And as soon as the priest went in that building, everything just started going crazy. So come to find out, they did have, I think it is Roanoke Colony, what you're talking about, Kim. So they did have a demon in there. And they did a full-on battle with this demon and got rid of it. And so about a week or two after that case was finished, this guy started having these dreams. Now the guy's married and he's in bed with his wife, and he's having these dreams that turn out to be sexual dreams. He dreams that he's dreaming of a beautiful woman that, as he described, was like even more beautiful than his wife, and that he started having like sex with this woman in his sleep and in his dreams, and he didn't want to tell his wife, so he didn't tell his wife. And hey, what's up, Mortis? Y'all, let me pause real quick. If you have not checked out Mortis the Wizard's new video, then you're missing out. Go to Mortis the Wizard's channel after the show and go watch the new video that he put out. It's something like Falling Short of the Green Meadow or something like that. Y'all go watch that. Go watch it. If you're a fan of spirit boxes or ITC or anything cool, go check that out. It's one of the coolest videos I've ever seen. But yeah, so the guy's having these dreams, and then what happens is, yeah, I know, I'm trying. It's a bug. It was a bug. It was a mosquito. I was trying to kill it, but it keeps buzzing around me. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So the dreams turn from having sex with a hot woman to one night, the woman turns, as the woman's on top of him having sex with him in his dream, the woman turns into this creature. Fangs and claws start coming out, like big fangs, red glowing eyes, and then just turns into basically cacodemon pretty much, and starts digging claws into him, and just, and the guy's like, what the hell's going on here? He said it felt like knives were sticking in him, and he actually felt pain from it and everything. And then he woke up, and then he couldn't move. He was frozen, and his wife was, if this thing comes over here again, I'm going to turn the mic off. I'm going to turn the camera off, and I'm going to kill that fucker. Gotcha. All right, I think I got it. Whoop. Hang on, y'all. I'll be right back. Let me kill this fucking thing. Huh. I don't know if I got him or not. Yeah, I don't see him now. I think I got him. So yeah. So anyway, so then the thing turns into a demon on him, and he wakes up. He's frozen still, can't move. The wife is like freaking out because the wife wakes up at that point and is trying to move him, and he can't move or talk. And then he finally snaps out of it. So then he tells the wife what was up, and he says, "Hey, look, I had this dream of this woman clawing me up and demon and blah blah blah." And so what they did was they set up a camera while the guy was sleeping. He set up a regular CCTV night vision camera in the bedroom and pointed it at the bed while he was sleeping. And after like 3 or 4 nights of that camera running, he got attacked again. And while he was being attacked, you could see him like he's like, oh, and you can see like something's really hurting him. And all of a sudden, this candlestick, there's a picture of him and his wife on the nightstand. And then there's this big, heavy candlestick holder next to it. And the candlestick holder by itself slides and bumps the picture of him and his wife off the nightstand and stops right on the edge and almost falls off itself and stops there. And then the guy wakes up, and the wife wakes up because they hear the crash from the picture frame and stuff smashing on the ground. And they wake up and they're like, "What the hell happened?" And when they went over the footage, here, let me find it real quick because I want y'all to see this. This footage is just crazy. I've seen it so many times, and it doesn't matter how many times I see it. It's just as creepy every time I see it. All right, let's see. Here it is right here. Okay. All right, let me see here. Let me minimize that. Let me minimize this. And let me share. All right. All right. Here it is right here. All right. Now you're going to see. Hang on, let me skip forward a little bit. All right, watch.
It actually took a couple of nights before Jake had another attack.
Up in a lot of pain and feeling claws sticking into me. I was trying to push something off of myself. Suddenly,
hang on, they're going to show it again. Right when it comes back here, they're going to show it again.
Tales of the haunted. Not far from Jake's home or territory. In a lot of pain and feeling like claws sticking into me. Suddenly, this candlestick moved.
I heard a bang, like something had fallen.
The candles actually slid about 2 feet and stopped right at the edge of the dresser, and it knocked the picture off. It scared me to death.
How you like that shit? And the crazy thing is, this guy was just a normal dude, man, and had this happen. And come to find out, hang on, let me get my video back up here. Come to find out, the demonic spirit that was at the convenience store, when they cleansed it, that spirit attached to him and followed him home. So while they got rid of it out of the convenience store, they didn't get rid of it altogether because it attached to him, followed him home, and then and they had to freaking he had to have a full exorcism done on him to get rid of it. And so it was pretty crazy, man. If y'all haven't seen that episode, what I'll do is I will post a link to that. There's a site that I found where you can watch a lot of these shows on for free. And what I'll do is I'll post a link to that episode. If any of you guys want to see that full episode, I'll put a link to that episode in the description under this video. And I'll do it as soon as the stream ends. I'll put it in there. So if you're watching this after the fact, if you're not live right now and you're watching this as a replay, the stream, just go down in the description down below the video. I'll probably put it right below. It'll be the first link that I put. I'll put it right above the link to my fan page and all that stuff. I'll put it right there. It'll be a link to that episode. You can go watch that episode in full on this site, and it's really awesome. If you haven't seen the episode, go check it out. It's definitely something that you'll want to see. Nope, apparently I didn't get him. He came back again. Little shit. I hate bugs. I really do. I'm going to have to get rid of him before I go dark, because if not, he's going to contaminate my evidence here. So I'm going to have to get rid of that little fucker before I go dark, or he's going to contaminate my evidence, and I don't want that. So I hit him just now. I know I felt him hit my hand, so I didn't squish him. What? Maybe I did get him. I don't know. I hope I get that little shit. I hate bugs, man. I'm being haunted by mosquitoes. Oh, he's back again. I think I see him back again. You see? I'm going to get you, you little bastard. Yeah. No, I don't see him now. But is that him? No. I don't know. All right. I can't mess with that. I'm just going to wait. If he comes back again, I'll get him. There he is again. He's right there, too. Hang on. Let me get that little sucker. Oh, he's right where I can't reach him. Come back here, you little shit. Man, he was right there. Almost had his ass. I almost had him, dude. I swear I almost had him. Light a candle. That'll make him go to it. A candle will. All right, I'll light a candle. Shit, if that'll work, then I'll light the candle. There he is right there. God, he's so small. I can't freaking get him. I'm trying to get him, y'all. I swear I'm trying to get him. All right, I'm going to put this candle right there. There. So, maybe that'll get him. I hit him just now. I know I hit him again. He's one of them little small Asian tiger ones. Little bastard. You know, I do have some spray, too. I don't see him now, though. I think he's gone. All right. Hopefully he's gone. So, yeah, anyway, they had to do a full exorcism on the guy. Hang on, my camera's fucked up now. All right. Are you kidding me? I think I just saw him again. I did. There he is again. You little rotten sucker. Hang on. I got to get this guy. Dude. He's getting on my nerves. Come on over by the candle, buddy. Come on. It won't hurt you. This thing's driving me nuts. He got away again. God damn it. Alright, I think I got him this time. I think I got him that time. If I didn't, I know I hurt his ass. If that, look, if that don't get him, I'm gonna go get some spray. Because I got some spray that'll kill his ass. I think I got him though. I think I just got him. Unless there's another one. See, that's the problem with living in South Louisiana. We got swamps, like nothing but swamps down here. There he goes. Fucker, gotcha. No, missed him again. Damn, he's so small. We got these little Asian tiger mosquitoes down here. They're little bitty. It's so hard to get. Got him. Gotcha, bitch. All right, I got him that time. Now I need to wipe my hand. Let me go get a towel. I got him now. Let me wipe my hand. Got your ass, bitch. All right, we got him that time. Mosquito free. Squished his ass. You hear taps? Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. All right, yeah, down here, man, it's like nothing but a breeding ground down here because we got freshwater swamps, and they just lay their eggs and just at nighttime they warm up their wings. You hear them buzzing. Zzz. They sit on their little leaves and their little blades of grass, and then they warm up. Zzz. And once you hear that sound, you get what's called the 10-minute warning. The 10-minute warning is on a summer night in South Louisiana, right about dusk, you'll hear zzz. And when you hear that sound, you got about 10 minutes to take cover. Almost exactly 10 minutes to take cover, because in 10 minutes flat, you're going to get swarmed with mosquitoes after you hear that sound. So just a little free war. What the heck are y'all talking about? Oh, Lord. He just wants to be involved. Yeah, I know, but he can't contaminate my evidence. So needless to say, the guy had to have an exorcism done, full exorcism, and they cleansed it of him. But the crazy thing is, that was the guy's first case as an investigator. You know, can you imagine being an investigator, just starting out, just getting into the field, and the first case you get is a true, legitimate demonic haunting? And then not only do you go cleanse it, but then the thing attaches to you, follows you home, and you have to have an exorcism done on you to get rid of it. Can you imagine that being your very first paranormal experience ever? Man, you'd never want to do anything with the field again, ever. I mean, seriously, it'd be crazy. Did y'all see the, I don't know if y'all could see it as good as I could, but y'all saw that candle slide across that nightstand? Did y'all see that shit? How crazy that was, that candle sliding across the nightstand. Hey, what's up, Amanda Warner? Good to see you, girl. I ain't seen you in a long time. Oh, yeah, at work? That sucks. Yeah, I usually work nights, too. That's a shame. But, yeah, man, that's just crazy. So that just goes to show you what can happen, you know. That case is unusual. That's not a typical case that you're going to run across constantly, you know. But how crazy would that be to be your very first experience with the paranormal? To have a succubus follow you home and freaking attach to you and attack you in your sleep. How crazy would that be? You know? So basically, all right. This is the thing. People get this they get these two demonic entities mixed up. People always get them confused with one another. All right, there's an incubus and there's a succubus. Okay, the incubus is the male version of the demonic spirit. The succubus is the female version of the demonic spirit. And I know a lot of guys in chat say, yes, you know, well, I've had succubuses in my life too before. No. Not like the human version of a succubus. This is a spirit version of a succubus. Much different. Well, I don't know if that's much different, but much different. So a succubus is a Lillian demon in female form, basically. They always tend to appear in dreams in order to seduce the male, a man, through sexual activity. The male counterpart of that, obviously, like I said, is the incubus. Religious traditions hold that repeated sexual activity with a succubus can result in deterioration of health, mental state, even death, obviously, because you're being possessed by a demonic spirit. So they don't always appear in dreams. Typically, they do appear in dreams. Both versions of the spirit are sexual in nature. So they will. Hang on, I missed that. They had no experience investigators with the. Yeah, right. They had exactly that. What this person in chat was saying is that team that went in there, they had no experienced investigators with them. That is true. When they went in there in the beginning and they dealt with that, when they assessed the case first before they got Father Bob Bailey's team in there, their team, that was their first case. They had no experience whatsoever. None. They had a few rudimentary pieces of gear. All they had, I think, was they had an EMF detector. They had a non-contact thermometer and a digital camera. That's it. That's all they had. And so that does. Y'all, this is stupid. Mortis. That does bring up a good point that BG made. When dealing. If you're taking cases from people to help people out, it's good to make sure that you know pretty much what you're doing for the most part. Otherwise, you're going to wind up needing help too. And that's what this case really does show. Is it's kind of like the whole thing like with firefighters. Okay, firefighters, they have a thing if they're going to go save somebody, they look at the situation first to make sure that they're not going to go in and get captured or trapped or hurt to where they need rescue too. Basically, make a bad situation worse. And having someone that's that inexperienced deal with this high level of a spirit or case, basically, more people wind up needing to be helped by the priest's team than before. So that does bring up a good point, BG. And another thing too is people take this stuff seriously. This is not a joke. This field is not a joke. Even though there's a lot of people out there who are trying to make it out to be a joke, to make money off of it and stuff like that, this stuff is absolutely real. And most of you guys that have had experiences for yourself know that it's legitimate and it's real and it's serious. So, don't think that this is all a big joke. And for some reason, TV shows, I don't know why, TV shows love sensationalizing the demons. They love the negative possessions, the evil. They just love that. I guess it's ratings. I guess people who are not really into this are interested in that, and it sucks them in to watch it, and they get their views or whatnot. Oh, that brings me to another point. I was watching earlier. I don't know if y'all watch Ghost Girl Diaries. She's got a channel on YouTube. I watch her videos a lot. She reviews a lot of the paranormal TV shows and stuff like that. And they were saying earlier that, now the crazy thing is, okay, Jason Hawes, for those of you that don't know, Jason Hawes was half of Ghost Hunters, TAPS, which used to come on the Sci-Fi Channel, which that show is now defunct. But it used to be on the Sci-Fi Channel. Well, Jason Hawes came out a couple days ago and did an article about the show that Nick Groff has now called Ghosts of Shepherdstown. And the guy, Ghost of Shepherdstown, is under scrutiny right now. They just announced their second season is going to start in a couple of weeks. And they had some people come forward and say that the stories from the first season were completely fabricated. They were switched around to make for good TV. And this is the kicker, and this is the part that really got me. The witnesses to some of the hauntings that they were said to deal with were actually paid actors. Okay, there's this one guy that I'm not going to go into all of it. If you want to know more about that particular thing, go check out Ghost Girl Diaries' channel. She's got a video that she goes into super detail with it. I'm not going to do that. I'm just letting you know in case you haven't heard. And they found this guy who was an extra. He has an IMDb profile as an actor, and his name is different than the name that they gave him on the Ghosts of Shepherdstown show the first season, as a witness to a paranormal event. So basically, they hired a guy to go in there and say that he was a victim to a haunting or whatever, and the whole thing was completely fabricated, you know? So, yeah, Ghost of Shepherdstown, if you watch that show, it's fake. Completely 100% fake. And Jason Hawes came out, and I got to give Jason Hawes kudos for that. I really do. I'm not a huge Jason Hawes fan, but I do give him kudos for having the kahunas to come out and say that, and to bring that to the attention that he brought it to, and to do the article that he did. So Jason Hawes, you get 2 thumbs up for doing that. Good job, dude. Keep up the good work. Definitely like to see more of that in the field. You guys, you know how I am. I call a spade a spade. And if I think it's not real, I'm going to tell you it's not real. And that show is clearly not real. So, yeah, Ghost of Shepherdstown, not real. And there were some other people, like locals, that came forward and said that the stories that they told were old stories that they took and twisted into something different and moved it to a completely different location that would be better for shooting, and it was all for TV. So, man, I hate seeing that. You know, I get really worked up and passionate about it because I can't stand the fakeness. I hate it. I just hate it. I wish people would stop the fakeness. But, you know, as long as there's going to be ratings and television and producers that are not investigators running the shows, you're going to have that happen. It's just the way it goes, you know, and I won't be watching it either. You know, and I'm not putting a knock on Nick Groff for that. I'm not, you know, I'm not hating on anybody. I'm not hating on Nick Groff. I'm not hating on any of those people at all. I have nothing against those people personally. He might not even have known, you know, the production company might have sent those people in there to do that, and he might not even have known about it until after the fact. Who knows? You know, we don't know. You know, I'm not going to, like I'm saying, I'm not bashing anybody. Nothing, but that article did come out, and I'm just, you know, bringing that to your attention because I feel that is something you should know about. So Mortis is so funny. Y'all definitely check Mortis's video out. I'm telling you, Mortis the Wizard's video is really, really creative, really awesome. All right, so that being said, let me go ahead and what I'm gonna do first is, I was going to set that mirror portal back up, but I'm not going to do that. I want to do I want to do the video ITC loop again, but I want to do that mirror. I want to do the array, the crystal feeler antenna array. Oh, Jenny and Melissa and Emmy and one more, you guys. I should be having your antennas and clips and stuff that I made for you sent out Monday. I should have those sent out Monday. If I don't have your address yet, hit me up sometime before Monday evening with your address, and I'll get it sent out to you then. I have 2 of them done. I'm going to finish making the other 2 tomorrow, and I'll have those sent out on Monday. Okay, I think that's it. I need to start having more than 1 show a week, man. I can't. I don't have enough time in the night to do everything that I want to do with you guys. Hello, Marceline. All right, so let me set this up real quick, guys. And I want to run that antenna array, but you know what? I'm going to try something different with it. I was going to run it with the 589, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my clips, and I'm going to clip the antenna array to one of the Pultracom antennas and see if it'll work with the Pultracom. I've been doing a lot of sessions with the progeny, trying to get it to attach to my energy a little bit better, and it's getting there. It's going a lot quicker than the other one did. The full size Pultracom, man, it took months of me using it before it really got synced with me to where it worked really good. But now it's, man, I can turn it on and get voices out of it almost every time I turn it on. Clear voices, laughs, and all kinds of weird sounds and stuff. So I'm trying to get this guy to do the same thing, and it's getting there. It's moving along a lot faster than the other one did. Now, those of you that have a Pultracom and are thinking about getting a progeny, or have a progeny and are thinking about getting a Pultracom, definitely own both. I recommend owning both because they do sound different. Both of them sound different. While they do have the same tuner, they are set up a little different than one another, and they each have their own unique sound. They each do sound completely different from one another. They're similar, but they have a much different tone, and they do pick up different types of frequencies and stuff like that. So if you have one, I definitely recommend owning the other if you get a chance to. But I think he's still got those off the site for now as being sold out, because his back orders are so, like, he's so backed up on orders that he's not selling anymore right now. But check back in a couple weeks or something like that, and he should be caught up by then, in another 2 or 3 weeks, I would imagine. And I've got the link to that site, the Paranology's website. That link is already in the description under the video. You could just go click on that link, and it'll take you straight to it. All right, let me man, I'm trying to think. There's another way I could do this. I could leave this run back there for a little bit while we do the session, and then I can plug the camera into the box, and we can go over the footage off the camera afterward. We can review the footage, or I can hook it up like I had it hooked up last week, and we can watch it live. Which would y'all rather? Would y'all rather watch this ITC loop live and see it like you saw it last week, or would you rather me run it for 10-15 minutes in the background, and then I plug the camera in and we review the footage off the camera in full screen mode, which would be better quality? It's up to y'all. I can do it either way. If y'all would rather see it live or see it after the fact, it's up to y'all. I can do it either way. But I need to, let's see, to put this in standard definition. Let's see. All right, standard definition, yes. Okay. All right, there, I got it in standard definition. Let's put it in, let's see, 3 megapixels. Let's do 9 megapixels standard. All right. Okay, all right, I'm gonna set this up. Run it after. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Let's see. Let's see. We got live so far. Let's see. We got 1 live, 2 live, 2 live, 1 after, 3 live, 1 after, 4 live, 1 after. All right. Looks like the lives are winning. All right. We'll do it live. All right. All right. Also, what I'm going to do this week, I was watching how another group was doing these. And I saw that another group that did these, I can't remember the name of the group, man. I'm gonna have to look. It's a state's name. It's like the state's name and then paranormal, Minnesota paranormal, something like that. I don't know. If I can find it, I'll post a link to it. What these guys did with their loop is they set up a big TV, a big flat screen TV, and they put a red light. In fact, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that to see if it helps us tonight. I've got a red light. I'm going to use the red light that I was using for the Gonsfeld experiment. And I'm going to set this red light up and try that. Also, they put a red light on one side, a red light bulb, and then an ultraviolet light bulb on the other side, just to kind of feed that ambient light into the camera. And it kind of helped make the shapes on the screen come in better. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to run, let me see, I can plug in I would just plug in the 4-foot tubes, I guess. I got that UV light up there. But I really don't want to move that one. Yeah, I'll just plug in the 4-foot tubes. And then I'll plug this in and leave it sit on the side of it. So we'll go ahead and do that. Let's set that up back here. And I'm going to go dark in a second. Now that the mosquito's gone, we can go dark. Here's our red light. All right. Yeah, hang on, let me tape that. Should have done this earlier, but you know me. Last second, everything. I need to tape that lens over the bulb so it doesn't fall off. That's good there. All right, I'm gonna shoot that red light into it, and I'm gonna go ahead and set this up down there. And I'm gonna have to switch cameras too, because I'm gonna go to the full spectrum camera, and then I'm gonna bring the other camera. Oh yeah, this looks much better. Oh yeah, this is much better than last week, y'all. Yeah, this is going to work much better than last week, y'all. I see the difference already. It's going to be much, much better. Having the camera in standard definition to match the TV is really, really, really much, much better. This is going to be way better than last week. All right, let me just prop this up here. Oh, yeah, that's where it's at right there. Let me see. Does the red light help? Actually, it does. Oh, yeah, it looks like water. Yeah, it's so much better. This is going to be way better, y'all. This is going to be way, way better. Let me switch. Hang on, I gotta switch the camera. So switch the auto off so it won't keep shutting off like it did last week. I let the damn let's see. I left the battery die all the way on this camera, and all my settings reset themselves. Gotta love that. All right, here we go. Power settings. auto shut off. Never. On. Okay. All right. Now that that's squared away. Yeah, this is much better. It looks like water on the screen. That's what it's supposed to look like. Yeah, this is going to be much better, y'all. All right, let me switch cameras. Switch over to this full spectrum camera so I can cut the lights out. Let me move this guy over some. And then what I'm going to do while that's running, I'm going to hook that antenna array up to one of the Poltercoms, and we're going to run that spirit box through the antenna array. Actually, I'm going to set it in the middle of the antenna array. All right, let me switch over to the full spectrum camera. All right. All right, that's the full spectrum. Shit, that full spectrum camera don't look half bad. Let me see. I need to clean that lens though. I found these at AutoZone. If y'all like me gear, wait, what did y'all say? What are y'all saying? Okay. All right. I found these at AutoZone, guys. You can get a 5-pack of these for like just a couple dollars. And if you have a lot of gear, you can get 5 of these big microfiber cloths for just a couple dollars, and they're super soft, and they're really awesome for cleaning dust off your gear. Can't beat these, man. All right. All right, let me cut the IR lights on and we'll get started. All right. Let me put this candle over here. All right. Actually, you know what? I'll put the candle next to the thing too and see if the flicker from the candle will help. Oh, it actually does. I'm gonna check it out. Oh man, yeah, this looks so much better than last week, y'all, for real. Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. All right, let's see something here. All right,
per person. And then these.
what is this? Oh, never mind. This is a freaking. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. All right, let me put this other camera on the tripod real quick. Don't tell me my IR light went out already. Why? What is making that? It's freaking weird. All right, I'm going to hook this camera up and set it over there so y'all can see the loop, which looks really cool right now, by the way. It looks like water. I had such a hard time. I couldn't figure out why I had such a hard time getting it to do right last week. It wouldn't do the right stuff on the screen, and I couldn't figure out why. And it was because I had the camera set to HD with the TV set to standard. That's why I was having such a hard time working. But that's not the case this week. So, all right, let me run this wire back over this way. Let's see, try not to knock anything over here. I got too many wires running back here. All right. All right, I need to, where's my flashlight? Let me see my flashlight real quick. is looking like. It looks like water. It looks like flowing water, which is exactly what it's supposed to look like. All right, I'm having cable trouble here. 1 second, y'all. Let me see what's going on with this cable. Oh, that's why. Got twisted. Well, I guess that would explain it, wouldn't it? All right. Go right back. All right, this should work. That way I can leave it here. I didn't want to keep hitting that cord where it keeps moving and out the way. All right. All right, let's see what it looks like here. I may have to zoom in a bit. Yeah, let me go ahead and zoom in a bit. All right, now let me go ahead and set the camera up some so y'all can see it better. But you can see how much better it looks already than it did last week because of the all right. Now I'm going to hit record on the camera too. Yeah, now we're getting some good loopage. That's what it's supposed to look like. I kept trying to get it to do that last week, and I couldn't get it to do that, and I couldn't figure out why. It was because I had the video settings different on the camera and the TV. If y'all set one of these up, guys, make sure that whatever video quality setting you have your TV set to, make sure that you have your camera set to at least that low of a setting, meaning that if your TV is 720, make sure that the camera is set at least 720 or less in quality. If you go over the TV's quality with the camera, that's when you're going to run into trouble. But you can go less than the TV's quality and it'll still work. So just make sure that you don't have your camera set to a higher resolution than the TV set to, and it should work fine. Man, we're getting some good ripples in there. All right, let me grab the spirit box. All right. What are y'all saying? Oh, Cat New York. You're asking what that's called right there? It's called a video ITC loop. What it is, for those of y'all that already know, just bear with me because not everybody knows. What that is, it's a camera where the camera feed, like the video output from the camera, is being plugged into the TV so that the camera and TV are making a portal, like the same thing like if you put two mirrors together and the two mirrors bouncing off of one another makes infinity. Well, that's working just like two mirrors, except instead of two mirrors, it's a camera and a TV. So the camera is video in the screen, and then that video feed is going back into the TV, so it makes a video loop. And that's why it looks like that. So let me go ahead and set up this antenna array, and we'll run some spirit box and see if that spirit I tried to get rid of the other night is still here, or if it wants to make its presence known. I'm already seeing some really weird shapes in there. Man, I could have swore I just saw a face on the left-hand side of that screen, like a really weird-looking face. I don't know if y'all saw that or not. I just did, Cat New York. I just did. Here, I'll switch cameras real quick. to explain. Let me hit record really quickly because I'll see some creepy stuff in there I don't want to miss. Oh, I'm already recording. All right, good. I'm good. I can switch it off and it's going to capture it. All right, I'm going to switch cameras for a second so I can explain. All right. Okay, this is how the video ITC loop works. Basically, you got. Let me show you with this. Okay. All right, pretend like. All right, the way it works is, okay, this is your video camera. This is your video camera. Pretend like this is the TV. Okay. When you have the camera plugged into the TV, this screen shows whatever the camera looks at, right? Well, okay, say the camera's pointed at my face, then my face is going to be on this screen because that's what the camera's pointed at. Well, imagine if you point the camera at the screen and you're videoing the screen, that the video feed is going into the screen, then back into the camera, then back into the screen, and it's making a loop. So by pointing the camera at the screen that it's plugged into, it's like putting two mirrors together like this. And instead of two mirrors, you're doing it with video instead. So it makes a video loop. It's just an infinite loop that just sits there going in infinity, 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 infinity. And any spirits that want to make themselves known can go in between the camera and the TV, and their image will show up on the TV screen. That's the theory anyway. All right, let me switch back to that because I got some cool stuff showing up on there. All right, I'm going to run the spirit box, and we'll see what we catch on the spirit box. Ooh, man, those ripples, that's so weird how that does that. See, that's interesting, guys. So if you introduce a colored light into the ambient background when you're doing your ITC loop, it will actually affect the loop itself. See, by introducing that red light and that candle light flickering, it's introducing different shapes into the feed, which is weird. Yeah, it almost does look like a fingerprint. You know what I'm going to try? I'm going to try next week, I'm going to try introducing infrasound into it and see if that messes with it any. I like to do different experiments to see if different things work and different things, affect it. Which that's really cool that light changes it. Now I'm going to experiment with some different colored lights, or I might get like a multicolored LED that can change different colors, and then just have it sit there cycling through colors. See what that does. All right, let me grab the spirit box because I keep seeing weird little things pop up in there. So let's see if we can get some communication going. Now I'm going to set this spirit box up in the middle of a crystal field or antenna array. Once I get it set up, I'll show you what it looks like. Now, I have not tried this yet. I put this thing together, and I've not tried to even use it yet, so I don't know what it's going to do. It may work great. It may not work at all. But we're going to try. All right. I'm going to set it up right here so that... I need to grab one of those alligator clip wires. I'll use one of the ones I made for y'all temporarily. All right. All right, now I'm going to clip this to the faucet panel. All right, let's clip these two together like this. All right. Now I'm gonna put that up here. All right. And I'll clip that to the Ultracom right here. Let's see if it does anything. All right. You know what? Let me move it down a bit so it doesn't bend the antenna. Okay. All right. All right. Let me show you how I got this hooked up real quick. I've got let me show y'all how I got this hooked up real quick. I've got this Ultracom's antenna hooked to this clip wire. This is like kind of what I made one of y'all. And then I got that running up here to the crystal feeler antenna array. So this crystal feeler antenna array is hooked up to the Ultracom here. And we're going to see if we get any results with it. I'm going to leave the video ITC loop on while we do this session to see if we get anything to communicate with us between the loop and the spirit box at the same time. All right, here we go. Ripple. You heard it say ripple? It said ripple. Do you see the ripples in the screen? I'm happy. It said I'm happy. Okay, already, I'm going to stop it for 1 second. Already, I'm noticing a different sound in this Ultracom from that crystal feeler antenna array. I'm already noticing a little bit of a different sound coming out of it. Can you show yourself in that screen? Can you show yourself in that screen for us? What did that say? My pick?
You need to come up.
You need to come up.
I might as well.
I might as well.
A lake.
A lake. That's right. It does look kind of like a lake. I think it said Stephanie. It said, sound like it says something about I'm burning up or something like that. Hang on, God, y'all. I want to try something real quick. I've never tried this setting on the microphone. All right, what I want y'all to do, I'm going to switch the microphone to stereo. I've never used the stereo condenser on this microphone, but I read that it works pretty good, and I want to see if it works with the spirit box. I'm going to switch it right now, and y'all type in chat if you think this sounds better, the worse, or the same as the condenser I'm using now. Okay, I'm going to switch it right now to the stereo condenser. Hang on. All right. Okay, I got the stereo condenser on right now. I'm going to run the spirit box. Type in chat if this sounds better, worse, or the same as it did before, please.
Why is that? Yes. Toasted.
That's just. Okay, so y'all think that sounds, some of y'all say it sounds the same, some say it sounds a little fuller. Well, if it sounds a little bit fuller, I'm going to leave it on that stereo setting. That stereo setting, it will give you left and right. So if you have headphones on, you will hear a difference between left and right channels. So it should give you a little more of a spacious sound. I was thinking it might make it be a little bit easier to hear the responses. So we'll give that a shot. More words put together, but they aren't as clear as before. Okay. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and switch it back then. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put it on Omni. Hang on. Okay, now I've got it set to the 4-way condenser. We'll try the same thing. I got the 4-way condenser set now. So let's try this one. Can you show yourself in that TV? Do you need me to give you something to help you appear in that TV screen? What the hell was that? Damn, that was crazy as hell. I'm dead. Something said I'm dead, and because I'm something.
Somebody think to take a minute. Your job.
Your spot level.
Yes. Found it.
I found it.
X.
Can you show yourself in that TV, please?
No one.
Spirits.
Go.
Go.
It's
Yeah, I'm looking at chat now. Yeah, I'll take questions, definitely. If anybody has any questions they want me to ask or anything like that, or anything you want me to try, or any gear you want me to try or anything like that, just type it in chat. And yeah, I'm looking now. I was looking away a second ago because I was setting up this light bar.
It's a pain. Wait. Well, thank you.
Are you looking for someone in particular? Is there someone that you're looking for? It said, I think it said, I found, or something like that. I said, who are you looking for someone? And it said, I found, or something like that. How did you die? Can you tell me how you passed? Oh, that was crazy. Can you tell me what your name is? What is your name? Did you commit suicide? Okay, I couldn't make out what that just said. That was a really clear man's voice, but I could not make out what he just said. are you related to someone in chat or someone that I'm friends with? And if you are, can you tell me their name, please? Okay, it said bracelet. I don't know if that means anything to any of y'all. Bracelet. And then I want to say that it said either Melissa or Elizabeth. And it did say David.
Wrong people.
Wrong people. Are you telling me that I just said the wrong people?
All right. Okay, look. Wake up.
It just said wake up. Really quietly, it said wake up.
Mr. PC. Hello,
Okay, do you have a message for Stephanie? Stephanie Lee, that's in chat. Do you have a message for Stephanie?
You're done. You're done. You're done. This was interesting.
Wow, that was clear as hell.
Right? Together. Even people. And help them. Engaged.
Okay, it just said engaged and blows. It said something before that though. Look, if anything that's coming out of here is relevant to you, let me know, because it's saying words that I don't, or there aren't any pertaining to me in any way, shape, or form. But these words are coming through very clear, very, very clear. So if they're pertaining to any of you, let me know so that I know who to concentrate on asking for. Because so far, these words have no meaning to me whatsoever.
Yeah.
Who is trying to reach out to Stephanie? Something about Christmas. Yes. It said engaged. It said engaged. And it did say ring. Are you not approving of her boyfriend?
The first
Hang on, the antenna red came on. It just said David. It just said David. It just said David. Clear as a fucking bell. It just said David. Absolutely clear as a fucking bell. And the antenna array came unclipped and flung itself across the room just now. Let me put it back on. Hang on. It just came undone. I don't know how that fucking happened. That's crazy. Because that thing was straight up. I had it tightened on there. All right. It said, absolutely said David. Absolutely. Okay. Can you show yourself in that TV screen? Can you show an image of yourself so that we know who we're speaking with, please?
We learned to.
All right, it just said something that's very personal, Stephanie. I'll tell you after the show. That was really personal. I'm not going to say that live, but I heard it say something that was very personal for you. So hit me up after the show, and I'll tell you what it said.
Wake up.
Wake up again. It just said wake up again. That's the second time I've heard it say wake up.
Was anything?
I want to see what you look like. Can you show us your face in that TV screen, please? It just said candle. It just said candle. Something's helping them. What do you need to be able to show yourself in the TV so we can see what you look like? Are you with someone in a wheat field? Can you say that for me? Seven. What does 7 mean? Okay, hang on. Let me turn this one off. I want to try the other one. I want to hook the other one up. I like the other one. I like running live because I can press the little button to mute it. Every time I ask a question, I don't have to keep turning the volume up and down, up and down, up and down like with this one. So I'm going to grab the other one and try that one for a bit. All right, let's try this one. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I'm going to clip the antenna array the crystal antenna array to the top of this one as well, because that seems to be working. It seems to be working pretty good. All right, here we go. I'm going to turn this one on. This one's not going to be quite as loud, so I may turn the mic up some.
On the outside.
I'm dead. It just said I'm dead. Who is that saying that they're dead?
You're talking to me.
Are you alone, or are you with your relatives and friends?
Loving.
Said loving something. No, keep asking. Keep asking. The more questions, the better. What about salt? Are you talking about the salt I put down the other day? Oh my God, I just heard it say, "Hail Satan." No, we do not do that. We hail Jesus Christ, the Lord and Savior. We don't deal with any dark entities, and no dark entities have permission or the right to be here at all.
Somewhere else.
That's right, somewhere else. Are you related to me at all? See, this one's not quite tuned to my energy yet. Where are you trapped? It just said I'm trapped. And then it just said the S word again.
Have you doing
You know what? I'm going to move that camera a little bit just to give it some different shapes and see if we can get some different shapes out of it. Okay, I'm trying to ask for someone who is a French researcher that is a friend of Marceline's. Can you come through and give her a message, please? It just said France. Okay, that sounded like something in French, but I don't know French, so I don't know for sure if it was or not, but it sounded like a French word or some sort. Okay, that sounded like Cajun French to me. I do know some Cajun French because I am Cajun French, but that sounded like Cajun French to me. 12. Okay, that was totally a French word. Did you not hear that right there? It said something like "etoile." Marceline, what does that mean? Because I just heard two or three things in there that sounded like French. This thing sounds like it's talking French. It just said, "I'm French." Can you give her a message to let her know who you are? I see big orbs shooting on the TV screen. I just saw some big circles come flying toward the screen.
Not slow.
It just said Marceline just now, and it said my mother's maiden name, which is 100% French because my mother is 100% French. My mother is Cajun French, 100% French. My mom is. Wheezy, that's my nickname. Who are you? Are you someone that I'm related to? Experiment. Look at the TV. It just said, "How are you?" I see some big orbs shooting on the TV over there. I don't know if y'all are watching that or not, but I keep seeing these big, round, bubble orb-looking things shooting out of it every once in a while. Can you show yourself in the TV screen, please, so we can see what you look like? It just said German. Okay, that was a French, like 3 words in French. What did that mean?
No.
No. It just said français. That was freaking crazy. All right, hang on. Let me try something different here. Hang on. Let me turn this off real quick. I want to try something. Okay. Let me clip that on there. Let me put this back over here. All right. Let me see something. I don't know if y'all seen anything in that loop over there. I keep seeing things show up in that loop, but we're going to have to go over it frame by frame to see. I guarantee you we caught some stuff because I keep seeing all kinds of different like facial looking structures appear on the left-hand side. Every time it comes in and out, like every once in a while, I see it looks like a face. One looked like a man's face that kept popping up. So I'm going to have to go through that footage. What I'll do is I'll go through that footage tonight after the show. I'll probably spend an hour or so going over this ITC loop footage, and then whatever I catch in it, I will screenshot and/or loop and post on Facebook for everybody to see. Because I guarantee you, we caught some stuff. Look at the little orbs. You see the little orbs that keep shooting out? They look. One of them looks like a heart that keeps like coming. And then it looks like snow. I don't know. I'm getting some really unique looking shapes out of it right now. If you look every now and then, you'll see like right there. You see the little circles. It looks like little chunks of hail or something like that shooting at the screen. Yeah, that's really cool. I can't wait to go over that footage frame by frame, because that's really going to be cool. All right, let me switch cameras real quickly. All right, we're going to try something different now. All right, since my IR lights have no doubtedly died, yeah, this one has, no doubt. All right, let me do this, guys. Let me switch. I want to do a sweep with the Anomaly camera, and I want to run the SLS camera too, but not just yet. I want to try something first. If I can find my flashlight. Oh, there we go. All right. Well, check that out. Huh. Ooh, now it's making all kinds of crazy colors. You would know as soon as I take it off of this, it starts making all the crazy looking shapes and colors. All right, let me stop the recording. All right, turn that red light off because it's blow that candle out. All right, I'll move this camera back over here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook up the Anomaly camera. Oh, that's a dead battery. That's right. Dead battery from the other day. Man, I can't wait to go over that footage, man. I really can't. Because I got a feeling we caught some cool stuff in that ITC loop. Yeah, I know, right? Freaking mosquitoes. All right. Let me find. You know what? Let's do some talking devices. Oh, that doll does not like when I move it. All right. All right, I want to run the Ovilus 1 again. Since we had so much luck with this Ovilus 1 last week, we're going to go ahead and run this. Y'all are funny. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna give a quick shout out to this one time at Shan Camp. Mrs. Shannon Campbell herself is watching from her phone and cannot type in chat, but she is watching. So we know you're there, Shannon. Even though you can't chat, we know you're there. And I want to give another shout out to Jennifer. Jennifer, told you I was going to give you a shout out. All right.
If tolerate no respect.
All right, now. What'd that say?
Roger.
All right, let this thing calibrate for a minute.
10. 9.
All right, it just said 10. 10. All right, let this calibrate. It's going to take a second. Dresser. It keeps saying dresser, man. It's been saying dresser a lot. Like every time I cut it on lately, it seems to be a Jaylene. All right, I got to change these IR light batteries. I'm going to let this sit. Year? What year?
10.
10? Year 10 what? Year 10 what? More wine to cal. Okay, just cut my IR light. Yeah, I'd move that doll back there, and that doll does not like when I move it.
Relax.
Relax.
Less.
You relax. You just cut my lights out.
ACL. Church.
Church?
Prayer.
Prayer. Just said church and
Everett.
church prayer.
Music.
Music.
Legend.
Legend. Man, this thing's talking its ass off.
Team.
Are you a music legend?
Hurry.
Hurry.
Yell.
Yell. No, I'm not going to yell.
Sacred.
Sacred.
Yawn.
Hang on, I got to put some batteries
Light.
in the IR light. Light! It just said light, right as I said it.
Minute. Shut. Head. Cough.
Cough.
Move.
Did it say cough?
Star.
Star.
Trash.
Trash. I'm about to throw these batteries in the trash.
Travel. Tragic.
Tragic.
Please.
Please.
Sack. Music.
Why do you keep saying music?
70.
70?
Daddy.
Daddy.
Yay.
Daddy? 70? Daddy.
However.
Music.
Time.
Stephanie, does any of that mean anything to you? 70s?
Less.
Daddy? Music?
Nose. Tight. Idle. Ear. Stretch.
Stretch.
Demon.
Demon.
7.
7. You keep saying 7.
Mark. magic.
Why does it keep saying 7 and it said dark magic?
Good night. Magic mode. Legend mode.
It said
Value.
it said dark magic. Man, that thing's talking like crazy. Whoops. All right, now that I got some IR lights again. Boy, they love cutting these damn things off, don't they? All right. Well, open. Open what? What do you want me to open? What do you want me to open? What do you want me to open? And what does 7 mean? What does 7 pertain to? What does 7 pertain to? All right, let me find my recorder. All right. All right, I got my digital recorder. As soon as the humming stops, I'm going to do an EVP session. And tell me these batteries are dead. Yep, they are. All right. Dead batteries. Which is commonplace around here. All right, I've got. Okay. All right, the humming just stopped, so we're going to do a quick EVP session. And what's weird is that Ovilus just got real quiet. That Ovilus got quiet. All right, let me turn that off. All right, everything's off. To the spirit that was talking a minute ago through that spirit box, can you give me a message through this device to let me know that you're still here? That's me coughing. What do I need to give you to help you come through the video ITC loop better? What do I need to give you to help you more? Do you have a message for someone in chat or me that you want me to relay to them right now? Looks like it just drained. I saw the batteries just go from full in this thing to down to nothing. The batteries just drained. Whoa. What did that say? Did you say lose batteries? Yeah, I did lose batteries just now. Oi. I know somebody that says oi. And you know who you are. Okay, let me set this down so I can go over this EVP footage. All right, let's see if we caught anything. I think we did because it kept draining this battery down in the middle of the session.
The spirit that was talking a minute ago through that spirit box, can you give me a message through this device to let me know that you're still here?
'Holy shit.
What do I need to give you to help you come through the video ITC loop better? What do I need to give you to help you look more?
2 words. Dum be dum. Dum be dum. No, we don't. I think it says no, we don't. Sounds like it said no, we don't. Actually, it sounds like it's saying reverb. It sounds like it's saying no reverb. No, we heard. Hang on, let me listen to it in my ear so I can hear it better. No, we hurt. I think it says no, we hurt.
Do you have a message for someone in chat or me that you want me to just relay to them right now?
Stephanie. I heard it say Stephanie. The very end right there, it said Stephanie. It whispered Stephanie.
Do you have a message
Watch.
for someone in chat or me that you want me to just relay to them right now?
Okay, watch. Stephanie. At the very end, it goes Stephanie. Hang on, the batteries are dead in this thing. It just drained all the batteries out. Let me put new batteries in it. It absolutely says Stephanie at the end in a male voice. Absolutely says Stephanie in a male voice at the end. And what's crazy is the Ovilus has not said a word since I moved it over there. All right, I got some fresh batteries in there now. Yeah, I'm gonna ask again, dude. Let me do another session because I want to see if we can get another thing come through. What message do you have for Stephanie? I heard you say Stephanie at the end of that, but it was hard for me to make out what else that you said. What message do you have for Stephanie? And to the other person who said you didn't need anything else to come through the ITC loop, did you say that you did not need anything else, or were you telling me that you were hurt? Can you tell me the name of the person who I was trying to find out something about the other night when I was asking you those questions in this room? Okay. I'm starting to see shit in here. I'm starting to see stuff in here. See you later, Marceline. Thanks for coming out. All right. I got a feeling we caught something even better on this one because I feel the temperature changing and I'm starting to see little things in here. Right off the bat.
What message do you have for Stephanie? I heard you say Stephanie at the end of that, but it was hard for me to make out what else that you said. What message do you have for Stephanie? The other person who said,
holy shit. He's dead. He's dead. Listen to that. It goes, he's dead. Watch. Wait. Her dad. It says her dad. I said, do you have a message for something about Stephanie? Stephanie, listen, her dad. Her dad. Her dad. How you like that shit? Her dad. Her dad.
The other person who said you didn't need anything else to come through the ITC loop, did you say that you did not need anything else, or were you telling me that you were hurt? tell me?
Holy shit.
Can you tell me the name?
I heard your name again. My daughter.
Can you tell me?
Something about my daughter, Stephanie.
Can you tell me the name of?
Yeah, this is for you, man. Stephanie, this is for
I
you.
was trying to find out
This is all for you.
something about the
For
other
sure.
night when I was asking you those questions in this room.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I freaking knew it. I can't tell y'all about that live. It's something private that I got going on with my little stuff around here, my sessions, and something that I had caught one night, and I was trying to find out about some stuff about the spirit and stuff like that. And I'm not going to say anything about it yet because I'm going to do a whole show about this. So I'm not trying to hide it from you guys. The only reason I'm not saying anything is because with this that I just captured and 3 or 4 other things that I caught the other night and last week, I'm going to do a whole show about that. So I don't want to spoil it. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Man, I wish I could tell y'all about it right now, but I can't because it'll ruin the whole show. Man, I got to hear that one more time. That's just too bizarre. I knew it. I knew it. Fucking knew it. I knew it. And it just got nice and cool in here. It's like the temperature's definitely going down in here right now. Big time. What I'll do, Stephanie, after the show, I will capture these into my new computer in the other room, and I'll clean them up for you, and I'll send them. I'll either email them to you or I'll send them to you in Messenger so you can have them for yourself. Because there's definitely there's 2 messages. One for you I heard earlier, and another, the second, the second one. So you'll know exactly what it is when you hear it for yourself. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna send those to you. Man, it's just crazy. We had French words coming out of that freaking box earlier upon asking. French words. That was the first. I've never had French words come out of it before. I've had Spanish words come out of it, but never French. And now we got another relative coming through on recorder. So I'd say we're doing pretty good so far tonight. I can't wait to go over those ITC loops, y'all. I really can't. All right. Okay. And notice the Ovilus has not said a word. Uh-oh. Kill. What do you mean kill? Kill what? See you later, Ruby. Thanks for coming out. Okay, let me grab another talking device.
I hear.
What? What the hell? It said something about something. I'm right here. Y'all heard that? It said, don't go, I'm right here, is what it sounded like it said. Have a good night, Ruby. Thanks for coming out. Okay, I don't know if y'all heard that just now, but right when I set that down, it said, don't go, I'm right here, is what it sounded like it said. And I've got it in combination mode, so they can use phonetics to say whatever they want, not just dictionary words. Take some pictures. Oh, good idea, Debbie. Yeah, let me grab a full spectrum camera. Let's take some snappies. Snaps. Good idea. Battery. I think it needs batteries. Let's see. Oh yes, I think batteries. It did. Oh, they're not. There you go. Okay. All right, it looks good to me. Oh yeah, batteries are good. All right, this camera. What? Look up. I think it sounded. I think it said look up. All right, this camera that I'm gonna take some snaps pictures with. If y'all saw, I posted some pictures the other day of that I took at the hospital where you can see a man standing in a doorway. Okay, at the hospital. This is the camera that I took those pictures with. So I'm gonna take some stills with this, and I want to hook up the Anomaly camera. I'm going to hook up the Anomaly camera and do a sweep with that because I want to see if we catch anything on that too. What time is it? Let me see something. Oh, it's only 12 o'clock. I thought it was later. Okay, good. I just don't like running like 5-hour shows because not everybody has 5 hours to watch it. But I mean, if things keep coming through, I mean, I'd be a fool to stop now. So. Plus, I'm having fun. I love doing this. I swear to God. I'm like, all bullshit aside. When I first started streaming, like, I'm a field investigator. I did everything in the field. I did on-site investigations for a couple of years, and I did nothing with social media whatsoever. So when I first started doing this to fill in between investigations, I couldn't stand it. I hated it. I hated being in front of the camera. I was so awkward and clumsy, and I just didn't like being in front of the camera. Now, I absolutely love it. I'm comfortable in front of the camera. I love doing this every week. Like, this is, to me, is almost as fun as doing the on-site investigations. And, yeah, absolutely love doing this every week. So, hang on. What are y'all saying? Somebody messaged me? Hang on. One of y'all messaged me. Let me check my messages real quick. Oh, y'all did message me. Oh, okay. Okay, for sure, definitely. Sorry, I didn't see that. Mortis, you're so stupid, dude. Mortis the Wizard is a clown. Mortis the Wizard is my best friend in the whole world, but he is a clown. And those of you that know him personally know that he's a clown. I think in a former life, Mortis was like a Ringling Brothers clown. I think. I really do. Okay, this is the full spectrum camera. I'm going to do some stills with it. I'm going to take some pictures around the room really quickly with it. And then I'm going to take that Anomaly cam out. Ooh, what is that? Can you show yourself in front of this camera? No matter which spectrum of light you're in, I can see you with this camera. If you get in front of it and show yourself, you'll show up. I won't be able to see you. That's a weird looking picture. That's another weird looking picture. Okay. All right, that's a doll right there. And this doll has something attached to it for sure, because every time I move it, stuff happens. Why does it look extra dark right there for some reason? There's a spot right there that looks like extra dark, like it's almost like a black mass or something. Whoa, that picture came out blurry. It's weird looking. Okay. All right, I got a bunch of pictures with this. Now let me let's see something here. Yeah, right in the corner. Right, I was looking in that corner too. Hey, let me see something. Oh wait, what are y'all talking about? Hang on, let me see something. All right. Okay. All right. Let me turn this off for a second. We're going to go over this in a minute, but I want to do something real quickly for a friend and see if we get anything real quick. Actually, you know what? Hang on one second. I'm going to try and connect to someone for a friend. Okay, let's see. All right. I'm going to try and contact with someone for a friend real quick. Let's see what we get. Actually, you know what? Let me pull this thing out. No, not that, y'all dirty-minded people. All right. I'm going to do two things. I'm going to turn this on, and then I'm going to run that, probably a 489 or something, through that antenna array. And then I want to see if somebody comes through for Jaylene. I'm going to try and contact someone for Jaylene. All right. All right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to hook this up. I'm turning this on, the structured light sensor camera. And then I'm going to hook up a different spirit box. And we're going to try and I'm going to see if I can get one of Jaylene's relatives coming through for us. And I'm going to run I want to run the Anomaly camera too. I may do like I did like a couple weeks ago and hold the Anomaly camera here while I'm running this and pan them both around together and see if we can get anything like that. Hey, better late than never, y'all. I didn't know y'all were freaking, I didn't know y'all were messaging me. I had to turn my phone ringer off because if not, it'll beep the whole time the show's on and it'll drive y'all crazy. All right, let me grab my flashlight. Man, I haven't run this thing in ages. I haven't run this dude in ages, man. I was running it the other day and getting some great results with it, though. Pan slowly. I have vertigo. Hey, Michelle. How you doing tonight, Michelle? And Zara. What's up, Zara? I didn't see you in there. Necromantic. My necromantic. Ooh, we got some, well, I can't say nothing about that just yet either. Dang it. I got all kinds of stuff I want to tell y'all about, but I just can't tell y'all yet. Man. Okay, hopefully by next week, I will have details about an upcoming investigation that is getting planned as we speak. And hopefully we'll have all the details sorted out by next weekend, and I will be able to tell you when and where we're going. But it's going to be cool. Trust me, it's going to be awesome. Nice big investigation coming up, and I can't freaking wait. It's going to be awesome. No, this particular one's not in Florida, but there's another one in Florida coming up that's going to be probably later in the fall when it gets a little cooler. But this one's coming up really soon, like probably in a few weeks or something. So what the hell was that? Hang on. Hold up. I just saw something that just scared the shit out of me. Yeah, you just scared the crap out of me. Where the hell did that thing go? I think I just saw a freaking big old spider go crawling across my computer screen just now. All right, I don't freaking like spiders at all, so I'm like freaking out right now. All right, hang on. I'll be right back, y'all. All right, that was a big ass fucking spider. Just went crawling across my freaking screen. I can't find it. I don't know where it went. I looked. I don't see it. But I don't like I don't like spiders at all. I do not like spiders one bit. So I will be having this house exterminated during the week because I don't like them. And now that I know they're here, or one's here somewhere, I'm gonna have to kill it. All right, I can't find it, y'all. All right, we'll go back dark again. Man, that was so freaking creepy. It went phew, up my screen. Man. Well, why don't you give him a hug then? I don't want to give him a hug. The motherfucker wants to bite me is what he wants to do. Little creepy shit. Jaylene, I'm going to hurt you. No, he did not crawl into my Red Bull can. See? Now he can crawl in there all he wants. All right. You know what? Let me grab a couple of Advil, y'all. My back is freaking killing me right now. So let me grab 2 Advil or 3 Advil really quickly. And then when I come back, I will run that SLS, the other camera, and see if we can contact Jaylene's grandpa. So give me 1 second, y'all. Let me grab some Advil, and I'll be right back. Man, that's enough to give somebody a heart attack right there. That's enough to give somebody a freaking heart attack. Especially an old guy like me. All right, let me see something. Flashlight. I swear, if I see that thing come back out, I'm gonna go get some Raid. All right. Since we were so rudely interjected upon by Mr. Spider, whom hopefully is 10 miles away now, yeah. But yeah, I was saying I haven't run my my SP7 in a long time. Last time I ran it, I was getting some good stuff with it. All right. Let me get my drip on real quick. Man, my fucking back is killing me. All of a sudden. All right, let's try this again, except without the spiders this time. No spiders, please.
EMS mode. 0 plus mil at down yes mode level mode. Dowsing mode. Ovilus GCI version 1.00 and dictionary mode. Smile. Million. Hell. Sign. Money. Spatial.
Spiders? Yeah, there are spiders in here.
Safe.
Am I safe from the spiders?
The nozzle.
Nozzle.
Jones. Melody. Breeze.
There goes 15.
10.
This stuff smells good.
Yell.
Yell?
Category.
Why do you keep wanting us to yell? It keeps saying yell. You notice that it said yell a bunch of times.
No.
This key lime pie is good.
Last.
Oh man, this is delicious. This is delicious, y'all. If y'all have not tried this key lime, if you like key lime pie vapes, or if you like key lime pie flavor, this stuff is good. Man, y'all gotta try this. Wow, let me show you what it looks like. Comes in a box like this. Yeah, I'm gonna grab the EM pumps in a second, BG. All right, this stuff's called Pucker Pie. Comes in a 60 ml bottle, and it comes in a box like this. It's called Pucker Pie, and it's a key lime pie flavor, and I mean it is delicious. All right. Yeah, I should be taking my ADHD meds, man, but I quit taking them years ago, and I just never got back taking them again. I need to, but I really do need to. No doubt about it. All right, EM pumps. Oh, this juice is good, y'all. Man, is that delicious. It's got that like that lime, and then you get like this whipped cream flavor, and then you get this graham cracker finish. Oh man, it's delicious. Highly recommend that if you like key lime pie. All right. Okay, Jaylene's grandpa. Let's see what we can do.
Apple.
Apple?
Oil.
What kind of apple?
Idle.
Idle?
Stretch.
Stretch.
Guilty.
Let's just try this for a second, just for shits and giggles. Let's see if he can come through on here. The hell? What the fuck's going on here? Is it this cable maybe? That's weird. What the hell's going on here?
Seven.
What the hell? What the hell is going on? I wonder if this cable's bad. That was freaking weird.
Light.
That was weird as hell. It was working and then it just quit working.
Music.
Music again. It keeps saying music.
Listen. Talk. Roger. Legend.
Okay.
Demon.
Demon again. What does music mean? Does music mean anything to any of y'all in chat? Does the word music mean anything about anyone that passed that you might know? Because it keeps saying music. That's another word it keeps saying. It keeps saying sacred, music, 7, mist. Mist like on the Anomaly camera mist? Hang on. All right, Jaylene, I'm going to cut on this SLS camera. Dresser. That's another word it keeps saying. All right, Jaylene, let's see what we can get for you, sweetie. Drake. What did that say? It keeps saying something about music. And I don't know why. Were you someone that played music, like a musical instrument or something? What about the music are you trying to tell us? What is there about the music that you want us to know? All right, let me invite myself in real quick. All right. And what I'm gonna do too in a second, I'm gonna take the 2 EM pumps and I'm gonna set the 2 EM pumps over there, and I'm gonna try to make a maybe a portal, like an EMF portal, and see if we can get her grandpa to come through and either show himself or speak to us. G-string. Y'all are so funny. All right. Sure. Okay. All right. I'm in on this, and let me go set the EM pumps up. So I'm gonna make like a little portal. No, Mortis. That's no, no, sir. That is not gonna happen. Okay. All right. Let me plug this in. All right, this is ready to go. Let me set up our portal or rudimentary sort of thing. Kevin? Did it say Kevin? All right, I'm gonna do two things. I'm gonna set up the 2 EM pumps, and then I'm gonna set up that crystal feeler grid in between the 2 EM pumps.
Music.
There it goes again with the music. It said the word music no less than a dozen times. All right, let me show you how I got this set up real quick. Okay. All right, you know what? I'm gonna bring this other camera over here so y'all can see how I got this set up. All right, let me show y'all. All right, this is how I got it set up, y'all. I got the hang on, let me give you a better angle. All right, I got the 2 EM vortexes set up there, and I got the crystal feeler antenna grid set up in the middle of them. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that on. I'm going to hook that crystal feeler antenna grid up to a spirit box, and then I'm going to run the SLS camera and see if we can get them to come through that little crystal array and see if it'll come through. You know, I don't know. I've never tried this before, so we'll see what happens. How did that get knocked off of there? Crazy. All right. Okay, let me show you how I got this. I've got the Poltercom hooked into that crystal feeler grid over there. Now I'm going to cut the 2 EM pumps on and turn the volume up and then run the SLS and see if we can get anything to come out of it. Let me turn the EM pumps on. All right, theoretically, I'm trying to take whatever's in the middle of that grid and send it into the Poltercom. That's what I'm trying to do. So I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we'll check it out.
Miami.
80%. You're a pimple.
Can y'all hear that? Let me know if y'all can hear the Poltercom. Call. Sober. It just said sober. Melissa. It just said Melissa. Clear as a bell. It said Melissa. It said Melissa, clear as crystal. I'm going to turn the volume up. Just said Melissa again. It said Melissa again. You heard it?
6'4".
What the hell?
Is single. Okay, I'm trying to get in touch with Jaylene's grandpa. If you're, can you have Jaylene's grandpa come forward and speak to us? I mean, I feel weird right now. I'm getting this weird feeling in here, man. Can you have Jaylene's grandpa come forward and speak to us, please?
I'm flat.
Right. Can you come through and speak to let her know you're here? Gary, can you come through and tell us your name?
Ghost.
Ghost. I know you're a ghost. Sound like it said I had triplets. I don't know what that means. Relax. Deagle? W, that's mine. Jaylene, if any of this means anything to you, let me know. How were you killed? Gary, can you please come through? Let me tell you something, it said. All right, what do you want to tell her? He's... It just said something. Can you come through and get Jayleen a message? Can you come through and give her a message?
Son. You.
Can you come through for Jayleen, please? Can you tell us her name? Her name is what? No, not Ian. There's a small entity over there, right in the portal. Uh-oh, two of them over there. You heard that, huh, Mortis? It just said Jaylene. It just said Jaylene. Finally. Do you have a can you give Jaylene a message?
Your mom.
It said your mom.
Oh, you know.
How is she doing? Okay. It said I'm doing okay. Can you show yourself? Was that you that came to her in her dream the other night? Did you come to her in her dream the other night? Hard. In your dream. It just said in your dream.
Yeah.
And problem.
Or Leo.
Did you visit her in her dream the other night? It said dream. It said last night, Jaylene. It sounded like an older man, too, that said that.
And the Bible of
Said, how are you? She's doing good, but she wants you to speak to her.
Melody.
Is the
If that's you, can you raise your arm up over your head? It said goodbye as that thing took off a second ago. Man, that EMF portal is really working. That thing's really working, man. That crystal feeler grid with the EMF, that thing's really, they're really coming out of there big time. Whoa. Can you give her a message that only she will know about? Man, they keep coming out of that portal one by one by one by one by one. Okay, it keeps saying Miami. I don't know why, but hang on. All right, that spirit box has said the word Miami no less than 15 times. Hang on, let me switch cameras for a second. Whoops, wrong one. Shit. All right, that thing has said the word Miami no less than 15 times. No less. Jaylene, and it said that he tried to come through your dream last night, it said last night. When I asked about the dreams, it said last night. Let me see. Where are you at, Jaylene? I don't see you in there. I don't know what that means, but it keeps saying Miami over and over and over. It keeps saying Miami. Don't know why. Man, that freaking grid, that crystal grid portal. That crystal grid portal is really working good, man. They keep coming out of it one after the other. I'm going to go back to it again because they keep coming out of it. So I'm going to see if we can get them to do something because they keep coming out of it like one after the other. So I'm going to go back to it. Oops.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
All
right, I'm going to ask again. I'm trying to speak with Jaylene's grandpa. Can you please come through and let her know that you're here? She really wants to speak to you, or at least hear from you, please. Please just let her know you're here.
Correct. Roger.
Can you come through there again, please?
We talk about it.
Yes, she wants to talk to you. Can you please speak to her and let her know? Give you a word? Nelson, right, that's the name. Can you say the full name?
Maybe one night.
Joey Nelson. It just said the name, Jaylene. It just said his full name, Jaylene. It just said full name. First and last name. It just said.
Thank you, Roger. How are you?
Like.
Man, they are all over that portal.
.com.
Can you come through that array and wave to Jaylene? It just came through in waves. It just came through in waves. Can you wave to her again? Wave to Jaylene. Look at it. It's waving to you. Look, look, look. Wow. Wow.
First,
Hold up. Okay. I don't want to, you know. Uh-oh. I said, can you come through and wave? And it came through and waved. That was crazy. Hang on. That was crazy. You saw that, man? All right, y'all. Hang on. I figure. All right, this is kind of updated to start, so. All right, it's gonna take a minute. This, for some reason, is.
Let's take a picture.
That crystal feeler antenna array really makes a difference. Like I'm hearing a seriously different sound come out of that thing. You see something? No, it came through and waved. I don't know if y'all saw that, but I said, "Can you come through and wave?" And the thing in the figure showed up and it waved and then poof, disappeared.
Really good.
It absolutely sounds much different with that crystal feeler antenna array. It really does.
Bye.
All right.
All right, that's another name I keep getting. I keep getting the name Michael. I had Michael come out of it, Stephanie come out of it, Melissa came out of it like 5 times. The Miami came out of it like 15 or 20 times. I mean, I don't know what it is about Miami. If something's gonna. And there goes the Ovilus. Something at. Yeah, trust me. I know, man. I'm telling you. When you have Jaylene, I'm telling you, like, I was like that when my grandpa died. When my brother died, part of me died with him. No two ways about it. There's no two ways about it. When I sat there and watched the last breath come out of his lungs on that table, part of me died with him. And that was, my soul hurt. My soul was grieving from that. When you have a sibling that's that close to you pass away at that young of an age, it fucks with you bad. It does things to you on the inside that I don't wish on my worst enemy. And so trust me, it's tough, man. I can only imagine what losing a mother or a father has got to be like. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to make it through that. I don't even want to think about that. But I tell you what, being able to communicate with relatives through ITC, through other methods, really does help you to grieve, and it helps you to be able to live with it. It really, really does. You know, the more you can communicate with them, the more you can hear that they're okay and know that they're right there with you and they're fine. It really, really helps you. It helps you grieve. It really does. It helps you be able to move on and live with it. You don't ever get past it. You don't ever get over it, so to speak. You just learn how to live with it. It becomes a part of you, and you have to learn how to live with it. You don't ever get over it. You don't ever get past it. It's not ever not going to be with you. It's going to be with you forever. You just, as time goes by, you learn how to live with it. And you learn how to exist with it. Because it'll always be with you. Man, I tell you what, I learned something tonight about that crystal feeler antenna array. Man, I'm telling you, we're going to do some more experimenting with that. Big time. Big time. That little setup back there was really, really doing something. Like, it was really working. It was making the Poltercom talk like crazy. It was making entities come through on the SLS camera like I've never seen come through back to back to back to back to back like that. I mean, y'all see, hell, there's some weeks I run it and we don't have anything come through. Nothing. I think the last 2 times I ran it, I'll send you one, Stephanie. I'll send you one. Yeah, sometimes nothing comes through that SLS camera. Nothing at all sometimes. And to have that many of them come through back to back to back to back to back like that is just nuts. That just doesn't happen. Ever. That just does not happen. Hang on, let me switch cameras, y'all. All right. Oh, shit, I'm zoomed in. Hang on. I was wondering why I was looking weird. All right, there we go. That's more like it. Okay, let's finish adjusting it back up some here. So I can. All right. I got that set back right. You know what? I'm gonna try something real quick, just for my own. Wait, why is that not? Okay, hang on. I want to try something. I haven't done this yet. Let me see. Enable. Let's see. All right, I want to try something really quickly. I want to see what the microphone sound on this thing here. Save. All right, check, 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 check. All right, these are the microphones that are built into the Logitech camera that I got up here. It's a stereo microphone, and I just want to hear what it sounds like coming through the stream compared to the Yeti mic. And I've got another microphone I ordered too that's even better than this one that should be in this week, I'm hoping, that I'll be able to run with the other computer, with the new computer. So But yeah, I just want to see what this sounds like. That's why I'm using it now. It probably doesn't sound as good, I would imagine, but I just want to see what it sounds like when I play it back. So yeah, man, great stuff again. EVPs, man. How about those EVPs? Stephanie, they really wanted to talk to you tonight. Stephanie, they really wanted to talk to you tonight, big time. Yeah, I'm shutting it down now, Kimberly. Thanks for coming out. Always love seeing you and love having you come out, girl. Yeah, that EVP. Wow. Yeah, Stephanie, I'm gonna send you copies of that EVP, and there's a couple other messages that had come through for you too, and so I'm definitely gonna get those to you for sure, and I'll hit y'all up in a group chat after the show as well. Yeah, thank y'all all for coming out again, man. I love having y'all come out every Saturday. All the new people that came out, welcome, and welcome to our little group, and glad to have you. Love all y'all. Necromantic's my little home skillet. So yeah, thank y'all for coming out again, man. We're gonna do it again next week. Next week I'll be running the new computer and hopefully the new cameras. I got all the software loaded up, and hopefully I will have some good news for you guys next weekend about some investigations that are coming up very soon. Those of you who are involved in that venture, get with me and we shall discuss the particulars to that little venture, which is going to be awesome. I can't wait, man. I'm so freaking excited to get back in the field. God, it feels like it's been years since I've been out investigating somewhere. It's just been too long, man. Been too long. So yeah, I can't wait for that. That's going to be awesome. And this spider that's in here somewhere is getting exterminated this week, because I'm going to have the pest control people come and spray the house, because yeah, I'm not doing spiders at all. Shancamp's watching. She just can't chat. She's at her mom's house, and she didn't bring her laptop with her, so, but she's watching on her phone. So Jaylene, my dear, we shall do a private session to try and contact your grandpa. I think we'll do a private session either later on or tomorrow, or we can do it whenever. Just I'll hit y'all up when I stop the stream, and we'll talk about it. So but yeah, got good stuff coming up, guys. Thanks for coming out. Love each and every one of you. Love and light to each and every one of you. Hope y'all have a spooky weekend, and yeah, man, another one in the books. So see y'all next week. Some of y'all I will chat with in a minute, and hope y'all have a great Sunday. So love and light.